ominous political and security environment of Afghanistan, however, translates into diplomatic and strategic opportunities and relevance for Pakistan. I think there are 5 trends which are very clear. A weakening political setup of the Kabul administration. There is growing infighting and political struggle for power. There is continued denial of diplomatic recognition and support. There is fracturing of power structure, different individuals going to different countries, not coming back and openly criticizing the ideological leadership. And fourthly, there's, like you pointed out, a revival of not just regional but global terrorist organizations returning to Afghanistan. And fifth and foremost, Trump administration considering terrorism again as the dominant threat to U.S. national security, far more than great power competition,
Correct.
which Biden preferred over fighting and contesting the terrorist organizations. And I reinforce what Tulsi Gabbal, the recently appointed director of U.S. National Intelligence, said, who has served in the U.S. military for 23 years. And she said that, if the things are like this, then the U.S. might have to return to Afghanistan one day.
That makes it more important for Pakistan and the regional countries to think it over, because this may spill over. I'm sure you are aware of the fact that groups like TTP that have been using weapons left by Americans after their withdrawal, they are even partnering with other terrorist groups in Balochistan.
Indeed.
And they are somehow helping those elements in Balochistan who use propaganda against all development schemes, no matter who invests in Balochistan. China is not welcome, Saudi Arabia is not welcome, Pakistan is not welcome, no country is welcome. They just want a state of despondency in Balochistan to force Baloch young people to extreme actions.
We have discussed a number of times and heard what China have been offering Pakistan in general, but Balochistan in particular in terms of investment opportunities. You mentioned Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Can you share some facts for the benefit of our viewers? What is it exactly that the Saudis have offered the Balochis?
What they have offered is buying 10% and then 5% more stakes in this copper and gold mining project. Reko Diq project. And they are offering almost over $500 million.
540 million.
Yes. Into this mining operations. And eventually, it would add at least $2 billion every year into Pakistan's kitty. And the arrangement that has been made is the Balochistan government and the federal government will have equal share, 25% at par. Besides, federal government gives hundreds of billions of rupees every year in NFC to Balochistan, but this would be an additional revenue. And Saudi Arabia is also planning, Aramco is planning $10 billion oil refinery projects in Balochistan. They would be processing around 300,000 barrels of crude oil per day. So these are great opportunities, but those elements who are inspired by hostile elements, they continue, maligning this and trying to mislead the young people of Balochistan.